He and Joe never eat in class. First thing we want to find the verb. Okay, if you don't know what the verb is, change the tense of the sentence. He and Joe never eat in class. Yesterday, he and Joe never ate in class. Tomorrow, he and Joe will never eat in class. Okay, the word that changes is the verb. And remember, if you have helping verbs, they may drop in and out, like had eaten, will eat, is eating. Okay, so this is our verb. And we've got three kinds of verbs: action, linking, and helping. And I've only given you action verbs so far, but this one's an action, right? Something you do. Okay, then we say who or what never eats in class. Well, we've got he and we've got Joe. So subjects do verbs. Subject says who or what is doing the verb. All right, part of speech for Joe. Well, that's pretty clearly a noun. We've got a little proper noun there, capital letter, right? Okay, he, standing in for someone's name, standing in for a noun, replaces a noun. That's a pronoun. Okay, and same thing we've had for a couple slides here. This and is joining these two words. It's kind of turning them into one unit, right? And that's a coordinating conjunction. Fanboys, for and nor, but or yet so. Okay, now let's just start at the beginning here. We've got this word set off by a comma, right? Now is modifying anything? Is it describing anything? No. Is it a subject? Is it a verb? No. Okay. What is it? This is a word that kind of is where writing mimics speech. So this is an interjection. And again, it's not relating grammatically to anything else there. I'm just going to label with an INT. It kind of conveys a little bit of emotion sometimes, or again, maybe a better way to say it is that it sort of mimics how you might say this if you're speaking out loud. Now, interjections, if you want to put a little symbol above, I guess the best, you could put like a little exclamation point or something, but it's not connecting to anything else here. So that's an interjection. And it feels bad to say this, but sometimes they feel like a very throwaway part of speech. Like your sentence really doesn't need them. And you know what? That's true, because I could cross that out. My sentence would be fine without it. I wouldn't really lose any information. I would just lose sort of like a throat clearing in this case. Or again, maybe something that shows your attitude. He and Joe never eat in class. Okay, then we've got never, and never tells us when we eat, right, or when we don't eat. So that's going to modify that verb. Okay, what kind of word modifies a verb? Well, adverbs do. Okay, and then in class here, now you see those words go together. We're going to put them in parentheses just to show they go together. Okay, and we could say in the box, on the box, around the box. So that's one of those box words. That's a preposition. And prepositions frequently, although not always, show the position of something. I'm going to do a little prep there. Okay, and then class, that's a place or a thing. I don't know. Either way, it's a noun. The class. You could say the class. And on top, I'm going to label with an OP just for an object of the preposition. And again, when we talk about pronouns, it'll be important to know that you've got subjects, you've got objects. Subjects do things, objects have things done to them. Subjects do things, objects have things done to them. Okay, now I've said that like 3 times. I've got 997 maybe left to go. Okay, now in class tells us where they're not eating. So this is, the target for this is going to be eat. And we're going to have an adverbial prepositional phrase. Okay, an adverbial just means it's an adverb, modifying a verb, telling us, in this case, where we're doing something.